Hi, this is Jasmine Marshall J. Renee, and I am officially alumni of Full Sail University. And I just wanted to, go through the course and the program. First off, I'm super grateful to Full Sail. They have been really like the stepping stone I needed to go further in my career, to understand it, to have the confidence to continue. And we're just going to go through the courses and talk about what I learned, what I feel like I have excelled in. And let's get started. All right. So the biggest thing that I learned from the overall program first, before I just go into just the just the individual classes, is the importance of communication and the art of the pivot. A lot of times when you go into school and when you complete a degree program, it's all about what you learn in terms of the information and the skill sets. But I believe above all of that, learning yourself is the biggest accomplishment you can learn from a degree program. So, they always say it's not always what you know, it's who you know. And the biggest person that you need to know is yourself. So, that being said, mastery, personal development, and leadership. That course was the first course, of course. And I learned discipline, professionalism, the art of having grit, of knowing exactly what you want to do and going for that. Research was a good thing that I learned because I thought I knew what research was, but diving even deeper into that was really helpful for the courses moving forward and also for life after Full Sail. And inspiration, just finding inspiration from others through yourself was the big thing for that. Executive leadership was the next class, the 80-20 rule, knowing that 20% of what I do will accomplish 80% of the results that I see. My leadership style, professional bio, I was able to write that and have that for myself, and how to do professional presentations such as this. Project and team management, that's a big one for me. At the time, I had 3 people underneath my team for my business. So learning an effective strategy for project management, having the right team dynamics, knowing who does what, how to delegate, and also knowing their personalities. And the biggest thing for me also is determining my PM methodology. So waterfall is the best one for me in my business. And beyond that as well, learning how to use Office 365. That was a big thing. I've never used it prior to Full Sail, and I was able to learn that program and be able to use it effectively for not only my projects and but also for my business and for my clients as well. Branding and business storytelling. I believe that was like one of my favorite classes. I was able to understand that there's a difference between your personal brand and your actual business brands, and knowing that how I carry myself, how I dress, how I look, how I speak, the way I move, how I influence others. That is just that is my brand. That's J Renee. That's who I am, and that's separate outside of me being an alumni of Full Sail, and that's separate outside of me owning Surge Entertainment LLC. So, being able to know the difference of that and be able to combine them was a beautiful balance that I was able to learn. And just overall from that class, I also was able to learn brand identity, brand storytelling. I was able to I'm already good with my words, I feel like, but I was able to be intentional with them now. I know exactly what things mean and how they affect others, and knowing that my brand is less about what I think it is and it's about what you think it is. So that was a beautiful thing. And then just the elements of a brand, logo, slogan, how to research a domain name and secure that domain name was very helpful for me. Entertainment business finance. Ooh, that was a doozy. That took a lot of brain work. But time, value money. That was a concept that we discussed, and able to understand that the value of money through the past and the future, and just being aware of that. Pro forma financial statements. That was something I was a little scared of. There was a few things I was nervous about prior to getting to certain classes in Full Sail. That was one of them, and this class was able to break it down and help me understand it. without being too overwhelmed by the financial piece of a business, especially entertainment business, because it can, just like most businesses, it can get overwhelming pretty quick. So I was able to do pro forma financial statements, and also break even, understanding how to break even, how to have a startup cost, and go by that, and do investments as well. Digital marketing. So that was something I originally was like, I'm just going to delegate off to somebody, but being able to understand it, being able to know what I'm delegating and how it works, and when they come back to me, what it means, was super important. Integrated marketing was my biggest takeaway. Being able to mix and have a balance of traditional marketing and digital marketing, and how that works best for my business and for my brands. Social media campaigns, just I feel like my generation, we all know how to do social media campaigns, but we didn't know that's what that was. So now I'm being able to be intentional with knowing that this bracket or this quarter, I'm going to have a campaign that specifically focuses on gaining followers, and knowing how to measure that through marketing metrics and KPIs was super important. So now I know how to uh, develop a campaign, put it out there, and then measure it and see how good it is, and see how we can do something better for the next, or change up for the next campaign, and then build that business and build that awareness, that brand awareness, and which also boosts sales. So that was perfect for me. Negotiation and deal making. That was another one. That was similar to business finance. I was super nervous about that. I can sometimes be, or I am an introvert, so I can sometimes be a little nervous when I have to be in front of people I don't know, and voice what I want, and have the confidence to do that. And this class definitely helped me with that. I was able to understand negotiation techniques, understand body language, communication styles, and also understand that from a contract standpoint, what I need and what I can bring to the table, and what I need from the other party. Product and artist management. That one, I already am a talent manager. So being able to, better my skills and understand how to effectively manage an artist from every aspect of their career, and also understand how important products and merchandising is to an artist's career. So now I can product plan and price well, and be effective with that, and know exactly what I'm doing for not only myself, but for my artists as well. Advanced Entertainment Law, contracts, but from my end. Contracts were something that I didn't know how to do, was scared to touch, didn't know if I needed to just go ahead and get a lawyer to write it up. So now I can write up my own contracts, and I know how to do that effectively, what that means, what the terms are. Intellectual property protection and business protection were things that I learned in this class. I know how to register my business, how to do trademarking, to make sure that I'm protected on all sides, and my copywriting is there. And if I ever need to do a patent, I can do that as well. So I learned that, and I'm super excited to move forward with those, that information in my business. Entertainment, media, publishing, and distribution. I know how to write a query letter for my clients, so now they can get the right agent for their specific industry, whether it's film, TV, gaming, books, music. Dance is developing their own means of copywriting and all of that. So now I know how to get a product for my clients, have my own products, and how I can distribute that out via an agent or through self-publishing. That was a big thing I was nervous about. So now I know how to do that. And then business plan development. I know how to write a business plan. I am super excited about that, because my brand, that was the one thing, or the biggest thing I was missing. Industry and market research are super important things that I learned how to do. And now I also know how to compile all of those financials and understand what they mean, so that I can give it over to any potential investors, so that I can make sure that I get the funding that I need, the mentorship that I need, the partnership that I would like. And I call the final project, the final class, I call that the Shark Tank class. I was able just to understand and be confident with my business, and know exactly what I need and what it is. And I'm excited. Full Sail gave me exactly what I needed. I know the what, I have the education, but I also know my why, and I'm very determined. And I can't wait to go into the industry and to make moves and come back and support Full Sail and possibly be in the Hall of Fame. So I'm excited for where I'm going to go. I'm excited for the dance industry because that's the industry that I've chosen to put my educational and academic skills into play. And again, thank you to all my professors. Thank you for watching. I know it was pretty fast. I was getting through it, but this is exactly what I love to do, and I know this is what I want to do. So I'm excited for the future, and I'm excited to see, where it all takes me. Thank you.